Good morning, Vietnam! We are live once again on a Sunday. Of all days, Sunday. I missed Saturday. It is May the 3rd. Where is this year going? It's going by so fast. May the 3rd. Tomorrow is going to be May the 4th. If you're a Star Wars fan, may the 4th be with you. It's the year of our Lord 2026. We are live once again. I have no idea where I'm at or what I'm doing. And so I'm just going to look around, try to figure out what's going on in my life here in Skyrim.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Thane brought... Is everything all right? I've not heard from Sorley or Pactor in some time.
Everything is fine. The shipment will be here soon.
That's good news. I was starting to fear something had happened. You have my thanks. It's been an honor.
The courier must have found you. Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next. I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome. You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude. All my life, I practically grew up in the hall. My father and mother were the priest and priestess of Arche before me, you see. I believe I was put here to protect this place from the darkness that pervades Solitude. This city has a long history of madness and murder. The Wolf Queen, Pelagius, the death of High King Toric, and now public executions. My books tell the stories, have no doubt. As pretty as its streets are, as jovial as the bards may be, darkness is drawn to Solitude. Ah, Potema, former Queen of Solitude and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her. Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves. Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this. I can provide you with some help with her minions. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Arche. A curious figure. Unrepentantly evil and nasty, of course, but also astonishingly brilliant, and obviously quite a necromancer at her end. She was always so close to being Empress, but despite her machinations, it was never to be hers. Ironically, if she were alive today, she'd be the only living member of the Septim bloodline. By all rights, she would now be Empress. May Arche bless you with a long life.
Heard about you and your honeyed words. Blessings of the 9 divines upon you. How may I help? Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago. It's the peace treaty that ended the war with the elves of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Dominion recognized the heresy of proclaiming Talos a god. Talos was a great man, and a great emperor, but that does not make him a god. No matter how much the Stormcloaks may wish it were so. Those who worship at the shrines will sometimes receive boons from the gods themselves. The nature of the favors varies per deity. Please, feel free to worship at any or all of the shrines. The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the 9. You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance? Feel free to take a seat or pray at the shrines. We appreciate worship in all forms. Blessings of the 9 divines upon you. How may I help? Yes? Remind us of our place when we forget. Knowledge of your divinity. Carry us through our daily trials. Yes?
Blessings to you. The divines are listening.
They have all the shrines in here. Cool. I still, to this day, do not know what any of them do.
The divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
Maybe if somebody was watching, they could tell me. I don't think anyone's watching right now. Everyone's still at church. Everyone's at church learning
Blessings of the 9
how to feel
divines
guilty
upon you.
for being
How
a
may I
human.
help?
And they should be at home watching my stream. and chatting with me. Okay, how do I get into the catacombs? Is it a secret door? Here we go. Otema's Catacombs. Hey, Seth is here. What's up, Seth? Welcome back. How's it going today? Did you go to church today, Seth?
You've arrived at last.
Oh my God,
The
somebody's
hero
talking.
who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side. You'll serve me soon enough.
LOL, no, I don't go to church. I mowed the lawn. Nice. Does anyone still go to church? Do you know anyone that goes to church? I'm doing pretty good. I missed streaming yesterday. I keep missing oh, who is this? Oh, it's a Droger. A Droger. Saturdays is the best time if anybody would like to know the best time to live stream. For me, it's been on Saturdays. You know, I never get more people in here than on a Saturday. But I wasn't able to stream because I was on a motorcycle ride with my friends. And we do this annual ride. And it's like through the hills. There's some like twists and turns. It's a really fun ride. And then my friend skateboards down the hill. So it's like we go to the top of the hill and then he bombs the hill down. That's what they call it. Riding a longboard all the way down. And then somebody will take him back to his motorcycle. Then we take off. But yeah. I don't know, did I ask you how you're doing, Seth? I think I already did. If I didn't, then how are you doing? Plenty of people go to church, just not me. Yeah, it's really fun. And I don't ride my motorcycle as much as I should. But whenever I do, it's always a good time. There's a lot of nice places to go around here to ride. Yeah, I personally don't know anyone that goes to church. I used to go when I was younger. I have a Kawasaki Vulcan Mean Streak, so it's like a cruiser, you know. It's like a Harley, but it's made by Kawasaki. Big engine. It's a 1500 engine. Big heavy bike. Ooh, I'm getting shot. This is a Volkahar vampire. Interesting. I'm gonna have to get the magic out. That was close. I should heal myself and save it. I've seen people skating down hills that can be insane. Yeah. He gets up to like 30 miles an hour, I think. 30 or 35 miles an hour, and then he hitting the corners. He has no brakes. He's got to just kind of lean into it. You're fighting your own kind. I know. Why is this vampire trying to kill me? Yes, indeed. Leader of the vampires, I know. So how dare this person do this? Extreme magic. Dang. And I think I forgot to save it too. Oh well, I'll just do an entire game over. I'll just start a new account. I'll just start the whole Skyrim legacy over again.
You've arrived at last. The hero who prevented me from being bound.
You went back and
returns
started
to
watching
my fold.
playthrough from the beginning?
I have much to thank
Nice.
you for, little one.
But I see you
When
didn't
you
even
die,
start on the
I will
start
raise
point.
you, and you can take your place by my side. You'll serve me soon enough.
Ultima. Okay, I'm gonna save it so I don't have to listen to this again. After I kill these Drogers. It's kind of a disorienting place here.
What's that?
Dare interfere with me?
I should be sending the demon guy with the sword in. Maybe I'll do that. You got to level 7 and then quit survival mode? That was just too complicated. Yeah, you can't do anything. It's just you can't carry anything. You have to eat. You have to sleep. It's a very difficult setting. Okay, what am I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm gonna send in demon guy with the sword. Sanguine Rose. Cold places take away half your health. Yeah, that's crazy. You have to stay warm and stuff. Here we go. This guy always gets the job done. Or maybe not. There we go. I thought he killed her. She was over here to the side. I couldn't see because she was like camouflaged. I never remembered it's Dremora. Dremora Valinaz. Demon guy with the sword. Lesser demon. Whoa, what was that? I heard some kind of oh, it was probably my my guy disintegrating. Take that, you son of a bastard. Creeping around in here. For some reason, this is spooky today. I think maybe, what is this? That guy's not gonna come alive? I don't know, it's spooky. Walking around in the catacombs and you hear growling. You hear an ancient dead guy, an undead guy growling, ready to attack you. You know, in a way, I now live in Skyrim. Dragon Rend, what the heck? Change that. I live in Skyrim, this is my life now. For 3 hours, pretty much every day, I live within Skyrim. Oh. If you think about it, right? Like, doesn't it make sense? Like, this is my life. So when I'm outside riding a motorcycle, that's my life. I'm on the motorcycle, and that's the life I'm living. And then, like if you had a VR set on your head, and you're in some other parallel dimension, and that's your life, and you were literally there, and that's what you're living. So I'm literally in here fighting Droger whites. That's my experience. And my mind and body think that it's real. Because I've been doing it so long. And the skills that I build in Skyrim, I am building those skills in real life. Because my mind can't distinguish between a video game and actual reality. Alright, what? I don't even know what I'm doing. What is happening here? Where is the marker? There's no marker. Do you think you need to go to a crypt now and fight the dead? Yes, I am. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. If for some reason I manifest an actual crypt in my reality here and fight the dead, it wouldn't surprise me. Uh-oh. Oh, another vampire. Let's see, let me save it. Skills in real life, yep. I'm gonna be able to throw fireballs in real life. I'm gonna dress like this. Hold on. I'm gonna dress like this armor, carry this sword. That's going to be my life. I wish we had magic too. But because we don't, we have to play games like this to fulfill the need. I think we have a need to do magic, and I think that humans probably did magic in the past. We did more magic than we do now. Still do magic every day, because we create things, we bring things into our life based on thoughts, right? That's magic. And we might not be able to literally throw a fireball out of the palm of our hand, but we do bring thoughts from our head or from someone else's idea, whatever it is, a thought or a vision gets inside your head, and then you find a way to make it happen. From the smallest act that you do to the biggest act, like maybe starting a business or making a piece of artwork or something. And you're using your will to bring that into existence. So, in that sense, we are magicians. And that's the power that we haven't lost yet. But there's probably a time where we throw fireballs or fly or walk through walls. Maybe some people still can, who knows? I'd say the jury's still out on if that exists or not. I can't prove that it doesn't exist, you know? Women could read in it which it was witchcraft, yes. Thoughts do come into the world sometimes. If you think about it long enough, it'll happen. You'll find a way to make it happen. And I have several examples in my own life of something that didn't exist that I wanted to exist. And I found a way to make it happen. That's magic. You just have to believe that you can achieve that. No matter how self-helpy that sounds, you know, no matter how entrepreneurial guru-esque it sounds, it's true. It's all true, it's all real. And now all I need from you is a small down payment, credit card, and social security number. Thank you. I think I have that power. But it comes down to even me predicting things. Yes, I think it's there. And some of us have a better connection to it than others. And I think a lot of things stand in our way. The way of life that we kind of, the life of paying bills and doing all that type of stuff. Well, I gotta stop the lever. The kind of way of life that we were set up to live through the educational system stands in the way of magic. There we go. And it stands in the way of art because you're supposed to have a Okay, where was I? I muted myself and I don't know what I was talking about. I forgot. Oh yeah, we're thinking about your power to predict things and magic. I was thinking of jalapeno poppers today. Today my mom texted me and said she will bring some over when we go to my grandparents' house for Mother's Day. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of things happen. Little things like that happen. And synchronicities and things like that. And I think that's all evidence of the true nature of, and how, you know, the true beautiful nature of humans and what we really are now. We're not really meant to be just some number, some measurement of financial success or whatever for some other company. You know what I mean? There's so much more to us, and those are the little hints of what we once were and what we still are. You can access it, I believe. Why is it that when I make these potions, they don't come out. I'm doing a restore health potion, and then it doesn't make a restore health potion. Let's see, maybe it will this time. See, look, potion of damage magicka added. Why does it do that? That's kind of weird, right? Or maybe that's the only ingredients that I have available is to make the other potion. So it just kind of by default goes to whatever ingredients you have in your inventory. Tima's Refuge. Both when my grandfather and father died, I knew something was off before I got the calls. Yes, that's a very common thing that people will have a dream, and they'll wake up and they'll get the call that someone in their family has died. To be honest, I don't know why it's doing that BS. Yeah, it may just be because that's the only ingredients I have access to, or that I have in my inventory. So it makes the potion the only potion it can make. Oh my god! Good thing I walked through the door and it saved. Gotta figure out how to get this guy. If I had my book around, I'd tell you all the ingredients, but I don't know where it is. That's alright. I haven't really gotten into creation of potions too much. It's one of those things that I'll get around to learning eventually. There we go. Honed ancient Nord greatsword. I don't believe I've seen a honed ancient Nord greatsword before. Bet I don't have enough room to carry it. Sadly, to get to level 81, you gotta master everything. Even potions. I hated that the most. Yeah, potions kind of suck. I like enhancing the weapons and stuff. That's pretty fun. Where's this? I get some candlelight here. Yeah, it's funny how he just collapses.
Something out there.
What was that? This is a very noisy area. Gotta love the secret entrances, yes. I always try to explore those first before I move on. Well, this is a pain in the neck. I'm trying to hit a certain lever. It's hitting the other lever. Wish they wouldn't have put them so close together here. There we go. It was pretty funny though. Whoa! The heck is that? Oh, it's one of those soul gem traps. There we go. Fix that. Uh-oh.
You've come far, Morty. No doubt you seek to enter Potema's sanctum.
What?
I can see to that. We'll need plenty of fresh corpses to rebuild her army, you see. Is someone there?
What's this guy talking about? See me open the door right now?
Thought I heard
Here we go.
I've been wounded.
Oh, this guy is toast. He's done. Let's see. Hey! He's trying to loot that body. Pushed him out of the way. I love how they point the axe at you to threaten you. Yeah, the little standoff, it gives you a chance to strike them one more time. I wish my sword had that effect on Drogers, Death Lords. I don't have a sword that powerful. Tima's Sanctum. It's not always good to stand on those things. Yeah, it could open up and I fall in. It's a death trap. Tima, yep. You knew from the voice, huh? From the dialogue. Dang!
You dare to interfere with me?
You recognized it before I got to the gate. You've been in this world too long. The world of Skyrim is more real than the actual real world. I don't think my guy is getting any strikes on the vampire. Her energy's not going down. I have nowhere to run. Even real life has terrible bugs. Yep. Destruction time. My guy's over here swinging at candles. Swinging at the candelabra. Let's see here. I'm gonna need some healing. The lightning looks so pretty. Yes. I think the first time I discovered the Black Reach, I couldn't stop looking at all the glowing things in there. I was drawn like a moth to a flame. Well, uh-oh. Don't go into the light. Yes, I heard that going into the light is reincarnation. You're supposed to resist the Eye of Karanzan, which is the light. You're supposed to break through the what's it called? The Ouroboros. You're supposed to break through it instead of going into the eye. The eye is a trap, soul trap. Oh no, soul trap? Yep. Yes, at the moment of death, you go through these archons, these levels, and at one of the last levels is across the abyss is the Eye of Karanzan, and that's the light that people see. If you go into the light, then you are born back into this planet. Back into the same life. You don't reincarnate as something else. You have to reincarnate into your same life again. So the light at the moment of your death, whenever that happens in time and space in the future, you go into the light and you're going to appear back on Earth at whatever date you were born. It goes back to that time. For me, it goes right back to 1983. How many times have I went to the light? How many times have I done exactly this and lived this life? What? Uh-oh, she's resurrecting everybody. Before I could take all their gold. Old fart. Yep. If I don't remember, all of the occulted truths that I've learned in my quest to know the nature of reality. If I don't remember on death when I'm going through the archons, and I'm just going to resurrect. I mean, not resurrect, reincarnate back to 1983. Someone once told me that time is a flat circle. Seth, you have to watch True Detective Season 1. There's no you can't opt out of this. You have to watch True Detective Season 1. Did this guy just shout himself to death? Look at that. I think he offed himself with his own shout. That would be nice if we could start over. It's not nice. Living the same life over and over again, it's a trap. We're supposed to go on past this life to elevate our conscience to the next level and to stop being humans. If we don't pass the test at the end, we go into the Eye of Karanzan and back to the day of our birth. You want to devolve. You said you wanted to be an animal, huh? There might be more fear and anxiety associated with an animal, though, like more fight or flight, you know?
You've come far, mortal. But can you stand against
Whoa.
my inner council? Let's see.
Okay, let me save it, because I'm probably going to die a bunch of times. True Detective is on HBO Max. So if you had Amazon Prime, you can sign up for HBO Max through that. That's how I watch it. On Amazon Prime. See, on Amazon, you can have like all your channels on there, or all your streaming services. But yeah, if you have HBO Max, you can watch that. There's 4 seasons of it, but each season has different characters in it, different stories. In season 1, it's very important to know the story. It's really entertaining. Great TV. It's one of the best television shows ever created. Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson are the stars of it. The lead actors. It's good. Just a good story, and you'll learn some interesting ideas and philosophies in it. Dang. I'm gonna need some help here. I already feel primal feelings. Modern civilization hasn't caught up with biology. I'll look into it maybe. I gotta buy that first. Yeah, the subscription. It would be worth it just to do a month subscription so you can watch True Detective Season 1. I don't know how much I should tell you, but I probably shouldn't tell you much about it. I'll just let you experience it, Seth. I often recall lines from it because there's a lot of great lines. Did I just come out of here, or Which way did I go? Because I ran away from these guys. Let's see, I think it's down here. I'll let you know what I think. If you really say there's no escaping it, it is a must-watch. It is a slow burn, hard-boiled detective series, as they say. Right? It's dark. They're trying to solve murder cases, and that's all I'll tell you. That's the setup, but there's much more to it. And like I said, it's great drama. Great acting, great writing, great everything. It's haunting. It haunts me to this day. I watch it once a year. I watch the whole. There's 8 episodes, and I'll binge watch the whole 8 episodes once a year, pretty much. It's great. I think, and you're a writer also, Seth, so I think you'll appreciate it. Have I ever played L.A. Noire? Nope, I haven't played it, but I heard it's great. Rockstar made that, right? Let's see, am I supposed to kill this person? Yeah. I don't think I've faced a being like this before. I think I'm just going to shoot arrows at her until she's done. Oh, L.A. Noire is a fun detective game. I remember Sam Hyde saying something about L.A. Noire. He was talking about how it's like a masterpiece or something. I mean, he's a very, very harsh critic of everything in life, so if he liked it, then it must be really good. Hey, what's up, Gabriel? Welcome back. That's Avery Unique Quest. I love it. A lot of people miss it. You talking about L.A. Noire?
Rip the eyes from his head.
There we go. Am I ever gonna get to fight this lady, or is she gonna just keep resurrecting everybody and kill me? Oh, the Potima quest. Oh, you're saying that this is a unique quest? People miss doing this quest? You'll fight her at the end after everyone else. Jeez. That sucks. I think something's wrong with my controller. It moves forward by itself. It's like something stuck. She's too powerful now. Controller has the same problem. Yeah, the last controller I had, it was like stuck going to the left. This one's kind of stuck going up. Can't lock pick stuff? That sucks. Yeah, it keeps going in the wrong direction. Uh-oh. Hey! Couldn't move out of the way fast enough. Yep, time for a new controller. Your dog ate your red controller? You got one because this one had a problem. So you bought a new one, but your dog ate it, and so you're stuck with the same one. Your dog, what did he do? Chew it up, or did he like chew the whole thing up and swallow it? Chewed it up into little pieces and then ate it. Potion time. He left it alone for so long, but one day he ate the sticks and triggers. Dang. My dog does the same thing to all my chargers. That sucks. Yeah, I think this old laptop that I had, my dog chewed up the adapter for that. The cord, the part that went into the wall, chewed that up. And then my dog chews up, I have these wooden TV trays, because I live in the 1960s, and I use TV trays still. I have these wooden TV trays, and they like to chew this bottom cross piece that holds the thing together. They like to chew that up. Crazy thing is, my dog won't eat a remote, but with my last dog, she ate so many. What's your character build? What's up, Shrouded33? Welcome. I have no idea. I don't know what that means. Everybody asks me that. I don't know how to answer it. My character build? People always ask me, are you a mage? Archer? I'm like, I don't know. Where does it tell you that? Does it give you like a... I mean, like, do you do it based on skills that I have? You can see I really love destruction. I'm a very destructive character. A master destructive character. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm barely learning this stuff, so. Do you decide? Heavy battle mage, I would say. Okay. Based on the skills you have, what you use the most. How did you guys learn these terms? I'm learning them from you guys. Not your character class, just your overall build. Are you going heavy armor or two-handed? Are you going stealth archer or are you going spellblade hybrid build? Like, how are you playing the game mostly? Man, I'm just living one sword strike at a time. Jack of all trades. Yes, indeed. Just like I live my real life. In my real life, I'm a jack of all trades. I just play the game, pick up weapons, try to learn things, and try to listen when the characters talk, which is really hard for me to do. It's not interesting. I'd rather like talk to you guys. I know there's some good stories in here, and I should be paying attention, but this is my first playthrough of this game. I started a few months ago. Lore and build videos. So that's how you guys learned? Okay. Well, Gabriel, I got a golden retriever, but he's red looking. Nice. So he's red look. Did he eat your red controller because it was red? Because he's red? Looks like you're fighting the Wolf Queen. It's Potema or Potema. Is that the Wolf Queen? I wasn't, when the person told me, I wasn't listening, unfortunately. Or the character when the NPC was telling me. New to Skyrim, yeah, I started a few months ago playing it. I'll stream for a few hours a day most of the time. Does this affect this? Nope, she's absorbing the fireballs. Wait 1 second, I'll show you. I'll be back. Potema the Wolf Queen, heck yeah. So I gotta kill all the Drogers first, I guess, right? There's one over there. Oh! Juking and jiving. I hate these frost things, it's so annoying. Alright. It's time for the big demon guy with the sword. There we go. What'd she say? What did you just say to me? Wolf Queen? Jay. There we go. I probably have around 5,000, 7,000 hours in the game. Since 11/11/11. That's the day it was released, huh? I have the mechanics down to a science by now. I just flow state through the game. That's crazy. That's amazing. 5,000 to 7,000 hours. This is an addictive game. I actually started playing this because I was gonna. I wanted to engulf myself within this world, sink into this world, and kind of understand the music of it. So I was starting to make some soundtrack music. Seth is back. He changed his profile pic to the dog. I can barely see it. On my TV, when it came up, I could see it better. It shows your profile picture bigger. All right. See if I throw this guy in there and see what happens. So I guess if I go in there, it triggers the Drogers. So I can't beat her until I beat all of these zombies. Red AF, especially, is back. This is but yeah, like I wanted to study the music of it and the feeling of fantasy and dragons and swords. I wanted to make a certain type of music. But then I just got stuck playing this the rest of my life. Let's use my sword guy. Done yet? Is he still fighting? Still fighting the good fight. Hit him with the crossbow. Wait until you want to mod the game if you haven't already. Yeah, I haven't. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. Can you mod the game on PS5? Goldens have so much energy. Hint of fire! So your dog is kissed by fire, as they say in Game of Thrones, right? There we go. Defeat Platima's... Retrieve Platima's remains? What? So that's how you beat her? Is by... beating her, I don't get it. Interesting. So, you don't have... You just fight these, Drogers that she's resurrecting, huh? Weird. Whoa. Oh, I gotta defeat her remains. Okay. Well. I didn't know what I was getting into there. Let's see. Use these up. Hit these people with some fireballs. That's another addiction in itself, and yes, you can mod on PS5, but it sucks. I've tried multiple times, and the mods sometimes don't work, and will get out of the correct logical load order. Yeah, I'm probably not going to mess with that, so I don't mess the game up or something, you know? I wouldn't know what I'm doing. And then also, I want to just experience the game, how it was intended for now. Somebody said I'm a purist because I don't have any mods. It's like I'm playing the game for the first time in my life. It's not that I'm a purist. But maybe I am a purist. Uh-oh. Can't move! What's going on here? Oh. Alright. There we go. Vanilla, that's what they called me too. I thought they were making fun of my skin color. I play vanilla on the Switch sometimes. Oh, they took my guy out. LOL vanilla. Vanilla ice. Storm Atronach. Storm Atronach. What is he over there? Is that the Storm Atronach causing problems? Some people put too many mods in a different game. Yeah, I don't even know what that looks like. I'll have to like watch a video. Mods and like RP role playing. I can't get into it. Can't watch those kind of like even GTA, which I love dearly. It's just not interesting to see role play in these games. I can't do it. I can't get into it. It's too much. It's too. I mean, to be frank, to be honest, it's cringe. It's a role play in a game. Is it not? I mean, it's cringe enough that I'm sitting here playing a game, right? And then I'm going to role play in a server that I have to pay to be in. My screen is frozen. But yeah, if you guys are into it, that's cool. I'm glad that it makes you happy. You find something, you get something out of it. Come on, why is this screen doing this? You get some kind of entertainment out of it, that's cool. But it's not for me. Role playing is not. I'm role playing enough just playing, sitting here playing the game. I can't go deeper than that. Because then I'm going to miss out on my real life. My actual life of picking up dog shit outside. In reality, cleaning up dog shit. If I did RP, I wouldn't have time to clean up dog shit. God dang, man. Potion of healing. Did that work? Vigorous magic. Okay. Sure my. Here we go. Yeah, don't like other people's roleplay thing. And people watch it. Those guys get like millions of views on their stuff. And it's just, I'm not into it. I don't know if it's made for kids or what. Like, if little kids are into that or what. It's pretty not interesting though. Storm Guy is what fucks you up the most for sure. LOL, we all need our fix somehow either way. We both escape our real lives, roleplay or not. That's true. And then you could be role-playing in your real life as well. Like Jim Carrey has said before, he's like, he played Andy Kaufman for so long that, and he would stay in character. You know, he wouldn't come out of the character even when they said cut. He played Andy Kaufman for so long that when it was time to not play Andy Kaufman anymore, he tried to go back to being Jim Carrey, and Jim wasn't there. That's creepy. That makes me have goosebumps. He's like, he realized that Jim Carrey was also a construct, also a character that he had created. It wasn't his identity, you know? Nerds! Yes, indeed. I usually like to see build videos to make a new character, but some of those has a huge roleplay backstory. You're not a fan either? Well, you've come to the right place. I'm just a guy that plays the game, and then I talk about whatever's on my mind or whatever you guys are talking about in the chat, which keeps me going, you know? God dang it. Keep shocking the crap out of me. You piece of crap. I've seen those vids, Gabriel. Yeah, Carrie, that's not even him. I think it's still Jim. But I think that there's multiple Jims. There's multiple actors that play Jim. Clones. No, I don't know. What's more interesting, the clone or guys that look similar that are playing the character? Because you have to wonder, how does this guy do so much, right? Like, how is he... Think about how his career started when he was doing stand-up, and then that thing happened to where his career skyrocketed, right? And he had he had like 3 hit movies in the span of like a year or two or something like that. He had Ace Ventura, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber. And you know, he made millions off of that. He was just kind of a superstar, it seemed like, quickly. I mean, he put the work in. He was a stand-up comedian. He was in some other like small roles in other movies. So he didn't just come out of nowhere, but man, when his career hit, it was crazy. And I often wonder, how do these guys do so much work? You know, it's got to be exhausting to act, right, in a movie, carry a movie. I don't know. Maybe they just have all the adrenochrome to keep them going. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, where's my energy at? Am I almost dead yet? If only I had some magicka potions, I'd be in a good place. So I'm gonna have to retreat. I love Cable Guy, Seth. That's one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. We were talking about Jack Black the other day, and I remember that was before I liked Jack Black. He has a minor character in that, and he's just kind of an annoying friend of the main character. That's an example of when I really thought he was annoying, you know. Okay. How am I going to beat this piece of crap? I think he's one of my favorite actors. Yeah, me too. I really was inspired by him. Because when those movies were coming out, I was really young. I was getting into, more so getting into watching movies, you know, like when you're really young, you don't really understand things, but this was when I was starting to get like adolescence ages where I understood the stuff, the jokes and the comedy, and I really he's a real inspiration to me. To any comedy that I would do, or whenever I make somebody laugh, you know, he's one of the big ones for me. Bill Murray, love Bill Murray, Jim Carrey. When I was really young, I would watch the old Saturday Night Live, like the 70s one with Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and all them. But when I started to become like a young man, I guess you could say it, that next phase of life, Jim Carrey was blowing up. He's one of the greatest, man. Well, Black has a hint of annoyance, but that's his character. I like it. What? Kara, what's up? Welcome back. Now look at him all washed out back of the bus. What? What are you guys talking about? Me too. Kara, hey! Who's washed out in back of the bus? Why is he on the back of the bus? Are you talking about Jim Carrey? Okay, I gotta figure out how to kill Otima and her stupid Storm Atronach. Maybe I'll just let I'll run away and let my Magicka restore itself. Okay, took care of that problem. So if she goes, does the Atronach go? The Ice Sword of Shocks. Do I need that? Well, it doesn't matter anyways. I don't have enough. Or do I? Let's see. Oh, I have just enough. I could just get rid of a soul gem now. Charge something up here. Let's see. Ah, man, nothing needs to be charged. So... I probably don't need this the Sword of Shocks. That time people used to make really banger movies and TV shows. Yes, indeed. I miss those times. Everything nowadays seems nothing like it used to be. Main boss dies. Everyone else dies. Everyone else does. That's good. So I put an end to that. I want to keep this weapon. Iron Sword of Shocks. I kind of don't need this. I wanted to disenchant it though. Because I don't think I have this enchantment here, the shocks. All I need to do is get rid of one thing, so no big deal. I can just drop something that is in large abundance, like a Horker tusk. Just drop one of those. You get one of those anytime. Games are only remastered. Movies are all remakes. I don't know why. Yes, we're at a... creativity is not incentivized. Creativity is basically punished and relegated to the dustbin of unknown history. So the studios can't afford to take a chance on some new story, like some new intellectual property. They don't want to risk the millions of dollars that they're going to invest in the thing, so they're going to invest it in something that they know sells, like Fast and the Furious 18, or Black Panther Part 4. Black Panther was the first film, I believe. Correct me if you guys find out differently, but I think Black Panther, the Marvel film, was the first film to hit 1 billion gross worldwide. So of course they're going to just keep making movies like that. Return to Falk Firebeard. Give Potima's remains. Legend of Crackley House. Do I have that? Never heard of that before. I think I'll take it. And I'll drop another Horker tusk in the process. I think this is the way out, right? This is the shortcut. Hopefully. Well, this is cool. I love finding areas like this. Imagine finding a place like this in real life and walking through. That'd be really cool. I'd say making Snap black is the worst decision if you look at his story in Harry Potter. It's not looking good. Yeah, I've scrolled past some things. I was never into Harry Potter, and I want to watch those movies eventually. I think I've seen part 1 and 2. Creativity lost its value. They just want to bet what it's 100% profit return. I'm just catching up on your guys' comments here. No risk. 4 Oscars too. Jeez. They can't invent something new. Have we come up with everything already? We might have, Seth. We might have juiced ourselves out, but there are still creative people out there. It's just kind of they're not the big pop culture movies that we all watch together. It's just like some kind of art house stuff, or like an A24 movie or something, where you see some creative things being done, like a different story being told. But they're not really big, they're not really big films most of the time. I still like the film Heat and often watch it from time to time. That's one of my favorites, Kara. I love Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Give me all you got! Give me all you got! Right? You were supposed to be here half an hour ago. Right? I love that. That's my favorite Pacino quotable. Like, how do I say it? My favorite Pacino movie to quote from him is Heat. And it's a magical, I love it. Magical movie. I love the soundtrack. The vibe of it. that is a whole vibe, right? And you could feel LA in it. It's an LA movie. Let's see. AI vids are instantly stupid. Oh, insanely, yes. AI vids are insanely stupid. Pretty amused sometimes, though. Yeah, there's some funny stuff, but it's just slop. Yes, indeed. There's the word, Gabriel. That's what it is. It's slop. A lot of it's not creative. But I think we can, if we activate our own creativity, you reach deep within yourself, you find a story to tell and characters to make, or whatever it is, a comedy skit to do. And you should work hard on it, and it's not going to be easy. And that's where the good stuff comes from the things that are not easy to make. The AI stuff is easy to make. People are lazy, because you can make that video and upload it, and you're going to get a bunch of views, and you can monetize your channel, or you can make money off of it. So people don't want to do the actual hard work, the creativity, like what Jim Carrey did, for instance, to call it back to Jim. All the work that he did as a stand-up, and I remember him telling the story where he would lay awake in bed after doing a comedy routine that maybe didn't go so well when he started out, and he would lay awake in bed and be like, what do they want from me? What does the audience want from me? And then he came across what he would call his philosophy. He said if he ever started a church, this is what it would be. It would be called freedom from concern. And that's what the crowd wanted from him. That's what the customer wanted, was freedom from concern, right? So that's why he could go up there and be just a complete psychopath, a complete madman, and do all these impressions and kind of twist and contort his body, and he let go of concern. But he wouldn't have come across that if he didn't care about the crowd. If he didn't care enough to make his comedy as great as it could be, as great as he could make it. And nowadays people don't care about that. That's why you have I like to call this my wife's ass genre of videos. The video is just, it's a girl bending over, and then it's like her husband, and they do some kind of cringe, like some kind of skit or something that's not even funny. It's just like, here's my wife's ass, and you're going to click the video because it's an ass. That's the genre. And when I'm scrolling through Facebook, that's what I see. And of course I click on it, But I'm starting to not click on it because I see what they're doing, and they're not really, they're not making good content. At the end of the day, it's not good content. Yes, Gabriel, it's shock value. Exactly. Let's see, I'm going to read your guys' comments here. The tone of AI is abysmal. I can't wait until they get the cadence of speech right. Yeah, that is terrible. The speech part of it's the worst part. I'm waiting for Dune Part 3 to come out later this year, hopefully. Yeah, Dune is great. They're doing it right with Dune. That's like a big movie, too, like a big, expensive sci-fi movie. I love Dune. I still haven't seen Part 2 yet. I was blown away by Part 1, though. I love that. I need to read the books. I don't know why I haven't read those yet. I've read pretty much every other sci-fi novel except Dune. Speaking of Dune, I don't know if I've talked about this with you guys before. There was in the 70s, well, I don't know if it was like 1970, it was like early 70s, and Alejandro Jodorowsky was planning to, he put together a movie for Dune based on the book, right? And he had everything mapped out. He had the storyboard, the costumes for the characters, he had the artwork and all that. He brought together H.R. Giger, who was going to do the artwork and design costumes and spaceships and all this stuff. This comic book artist named Mobius. Writer, he had Dan O'Bannon. And these guys later went to, because they didn't make Dune, because the company didn't want the director. They didn't want Alejandro Jodorowsky. So they said, nope, we're not going to do it. And he had planned all this stuff. He had everything planned out. He had the whole story, the script. Everything was done except for like that. All of the pre-production stuff was complete, and they wouldn't film it because they didn't like Alejandro Jodorowsky. But all of the guys that he got together, or some of them, they got together and they made Alien with Ridley Scott. So we probably wouldn't have had Alien the way that it is if it wasn't for Jodorowsky's Dune, right? That didn't get made. And there's a documentary called Jodorowsky's Dune. If you guys want to watch it, it's pretty interesting. But they're saying like if that would have been made, that would have been the first big sci-fi movie. But instead, Star Wars was the first big sci-fi movie. So it's almost like the world might have been different if Jodorowsky's Dune would have been made, right? Maybe we'd be in a more creative time. Who knows? I don't know. It could have changed the world in a different direction. Okay, what is this? What am I doing? Return? Oh yeah, I gotta go to this Fire Falkbeard. Companies don't care what people want anymore. It's a shame. Yeah, they should care. They should care because if they want to keep us going to theaters or keep us subscribed to their streaming services, they need to start upping the value of their content. I need to get into Dune. I need to watch Dune. I haven't seen it yet. Wanted to read the books. Yes, indeed. Here Dune is a lot like Warhammer. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think Dune came first, so it probably inspired Warhammer. I think Warhammer's been around since the 80s, right? I think they started writing the lore for it back then, creating the board games and stuff. I have to ask my friend. He's an expert in that. All that work for nothing. Yeah, the problem is like they screwed over Alejandro, and they took all these concepts that he put together and that he had these artists make for Dune. The studio, I can't remember if it was Fox or something. It might have been Fox Studio. The studio took, cherry-picked ideas from his production that he had planned, and they took ideas from it. They took art from it. A lot of it ended up in Alien. The designs that H.R. Giger made for the spaceships and stuff like that, and like the crashed derelict ship in part 1, and then in Prometheus there's like this temple with this, it looks like a rounded dome with like this head on top of it, and that was designed for Dune, for Jodorowsky's Dune that never got made. So they kind of took ideas and added them into other movies throughout the decades to come. And then, Jodorowsky just got kind of screwed out of that deal, and they stole a lot of his ideas. So, kind of sucks. It's a great documentary. I would recommend that if you guys are interested in Dune. Jodorowsky's really a trip, man. He's a trippy director. You can watch The Holy Mountain. Watch The Holy Mountain. It's like a alchemical, magical process. It's crazy. If you guys really want to get into creative stuff, watch his films. They're a trip. He's still around too. He does tarot readings and stuff. I used to watch his. I haven't seen him in a while, but he would, on his YouTube channel, he would do tarot readings for people. I think you could like super chat him or something, and he would do a tarot reading for you. You got the original Dune film. That's from David Lynch. Yeah, that one was a big flop. It was a failure, and David Lynch talks about that because he didn't have final cut of the film, And you know the company, the studio or whatever, had Final Cut, so they kind of just messed up his vision or whatever. I don't know about that, but that's what he David Lynch would tell, like, when he would give talks, speeches and stuff, he would say, you know, my advice for you as an up-and-coming filmmaker, always get Final Cut. Always stick to your vision and get Final Cut of the film, because the studio can really just kind of ruin a film. And I don't think I've seen part of it, but I don't think I've ever finished David Lynch's Dune. Someday I will, though. You learn that Stan Lee was basically abused and owned, forced to do all these interviews and such things before he died. That's crazy. I didn't hear about that. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Seth. Thank you for reminding all of us, everybody that's here, if you haven't already. But yeah, you can, if you're subscribed already, you could still help out by liking the stream. The Scream, liking the Scream and the stream. I've taken care of Potima.
You've done a great thing today.
They're using their name to make money
support in the war.
until this
Potima
day.
would have been a blight on the land for both sides.
Yeah, it can be a brutal industry if you don't have everything set up properly. People can steal your ideas, they can use your name and likeness. You gotta protect those things, especially in the age of AI.
The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Potema's return.
It's all in the contracts, you know.
Make no mistake, we consider you a protector.
You gotta protect your
of
ideas
souls.
and your IP, your intellectual property. Shield of Solitude. All right.
I have little patience from
I got a new thing to carry to weigh me down here. Is a shield considered apparel? I think it is, right? Oh yeah, here we go. Got the Shield of Solitude. Nice. Increases magic resistance by 30%. Sad to see a legend treated like that. The underlines. You cried watching it? What did you cry watching, Seth? Oh, the thing about Stan Lee. Is that a documentary that I can find somewhere? Is it here on YouTube? Let's see. My house is close by, so I can store a bunch of the stuff that I don't want to lose. So I might have to walk very slowly to my house. There's some videos on YouTube. A vid about Stan Lee you should watch. I think it's like an hour long on YouTube. It's been a while. Documentaries and some YouTuber made videos about it. Oh, Penguins does one. I've watched some of his stuff before. Use sprinting shout. That's a good idea. I will. Whirlwind sprint. So where is my house? Let's see. Proud Spire Manor. I think that's my house.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, some videos about it. I'll watch it. Seems like the Penguins and some of these other guys, they do good journalistic work Pretty trustworthy, I would say. Alright, I don't want to go past my house, so...
What?
Hey, Country Bear, what's up? You made it. Welcome back. Okay, I feel like my house is right here, but it's not. That's the Bard's College, so it's on the other side. Hey, I saw those biscuits and gravy you made, Country. They look delicious. Reminded me of the good old days when my grandma would make that for me. If you have, let me see here. If you have a spell in your
So you can
hands,
cast a few spells?
and while
Am I
using the
supposed to be
whirlwind sprint,
impressed?
you put your hands down, the game launches you forward like a slingshot.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Whoa, that's cool.
Pardon me. Papa says
Okay,
I won't
so you
see Rogvir anymore.
Have a spell in your hands,
but
using
he
the
wouldn't
whirlwind
tell me
sprint.
why not.
Put your hands down. A spell, like any spell? Like any of these kind of things? Conjuration, or does it have to be a certain one? Or spell is like in the inventory, huh? No, that's scrolls. No, I'm scrolls. What am I talking about here? Any spell. I'm gonna try that after I put this crap away at my house. After I offload all this junk that I collected. I got 9 views on my spaghetti short, and I got 1.2k on the gravy and biscuits. That's weird, right? Like, it's weird how one video barely gets anything, and then you get so much on the next. LOL, I'm scrolls, I'm dead. But yeah, that's kind of the weird algorithm. And then you just have to keep making videos and releasing them, no matter what the algorithm does to your video. And sometimes you're not going to make sense of it either. Like, there's no sense to what they do. Like, I think they actively hold back one video and then they push another one just for the hell of it, you know? It's when you upload, like the time of day you upload or something like that. All right, where the heck is my storage at? Time of day. Yeah, I read that it's 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. They say like that's the best time to upload. Okay, I guess I could put this in the cupboard here so I don't have to keep walking. Got some gold in there. How many houses do I have? I think I have 4 houses now. I got the first house I got was in the Solstheim, and then the next one was the Breezeway or Breeze Home, whatever it's called. And then the third one was one I think I built. And then I got this one. Oh, and I'm building another one, so I will have 5 houses, I think. Most of the world is awake and hungry. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of a disheartening, kind of a depressing thing to just post videos, you know, and then to post them and then they don't get watched. And then I have the thought in my head that I should give up. Like, why waste my time doing this if it's not going to get watched, you know? But I can't think that way. I have to just keep going forward. And in this case, I'm live streaming making videos, I only do that for so long, and then I just kind of get burnt out on it. The live streaming is more exciting though, because I get to talk to you guys, and like filming videos and editing and doing all kinds of stuff like that gets old real quick. Even shorts, like even doing it, like I was consistently doing shorts for a while. The ones, the comedy ones, satire or whatever. I don't know what you would label it. I'll let other people label it. I just make the stuff, and then other people can label what it is. But I was doing that, even just doing a short, even doing like one a day, it gets old. What are we doing to ourselves? You know what I mean? This is the world. We are creating a world of streamers now. They say that AI is taking all of our jobs. So we're not going to have physical jobs anymore. So we're going to have nothing to do but to stream. I got a bunch of stuff in here that I don't need to carry around. I got 2 of Haldir's staffs, which is amazing. Some weird glitch. Surprised you didn't get Breeze home first. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was just at the Solstheim, and I ended up with a house. But I'm glad you guys were here to tell me I could build a house too, because that's a little more interesting. Build it. Okay, I had to step away for a second. Let's see what you guys are talking about. The Solstheim house has the haunted armor mannequins. Yeah, that's where I could collect I've been wanting to collect all the armor and set it up. Everybody loves food. Actually, that's not true. Anorexic people don't. Anorexic people love food and puke baggies. I'm surprised you didn't get Breeze home first. Okay, let's see here. Breeze home is really duty. Yes, indeed, I agree. It's very small and dark and ugly. Oh, I have something to tell you about AI. AI and robotics are on the job now. It's already been doing bad things. In China, a guy got fired because of a robot, and he took it to court in China. Now they have a law that robots can't replace humans. Well, I guess they're on to the right. They're going in the right direction with that, in that sense, right? But that's China. I can't say the U.S. will do that. That's China, not America. There's so many Chinese, it's not funny. Robots are already doing luggage at airports. I haven't seen that. So many. But that will disappear. They are having a problem with population, actually. Too many men and women don't want children because of the high-paced workforce. They just want to work. China doesn't have time to be. Oops. Okay, let's put this crap in here. I don't need 2 of Haladir's staffs. Actually, no, I'm probably never going to use this. Probably never going to use that staff. It'll just be there for looks, for my collection. Staff of Turning, I'll probably never use that. Okay, we cleared out a significant amount of space. Good. Now I just have to remember that this stuff's in here if I want to find it. One child policy really messed them up. Now they don't have enough people to support elderly and work. Yes, and creating a miserable society also. Why would you want to bring children into that, right? Even though they don't have it, the damage has been done, right? America hasn't humped in 40 years.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see.
Well, Seth is not in his 40s yet, so somebody humped, obviously, to bring him into this world.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Unless Seth was created in a test tube, which I doubt.
I don't abide by. Close.
Okay, I gotta go to the Hall of the Dead.
I hear Radiant Raiments is a large selection.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? You've returned. I am hoping successfully.
No, I think Seth was is a child created by normal.
Excellent. These things
the normal way that
out when people take action.
You know, I would imagine all of us in this chat.
I hope Falk made it clear that solitude
were created the
debt of gratitude.
The human way, right? Not in a science lab. The Wolf Queen awakened.
Good to see Skyrim still.
If I were a test tube baby, I would have expected better intelligence and physical prowess. Can you add, like, when you're making a test tube baby, can you add different skills to it? Can you, like, increase certain skills? Can you increase intelligence and maybe physical strength? Good looks? I don't know. Is that possible? Let's see what quest are we on here. No quests. These are all the same old quests here. Back to the 5 ice wraith teeth. I wonder if there's ice wraiths along this area. Did I search here last time, or was it this side? Maybe I'll search a different side. Maybe I'll go way over here. I remember I went over there last time. Gene slicing will be nice in the future. There's a message, Country Bear, that didn't come up, didn't go into the chat. If the dire wolf can come back, I'm pretty sure we could improve. So they brought the dire wolf back through gene editing or what? That's insane. What about this side? I don't think this side is very snowy. Let's see, I'll go over here. It's the Forgotten Vale. I like this place. There's some weird creatures here. No way that got deleted. Well, nobody here is deleting messages. It's just, I think YouTube, I don't know why, they don't show every message.
May Ariel's light guide you in your darkest hours.
Well, this area is not very snowy either, so. But it is an interesting area. Malibu's here. Welcome back, Malibu. Hi, everyone. I am not deleting. I think they said a woolly mammoth is next. What? That'd be amazing to see that. See a woolly mammoth in real life. Uh-oh. So you get these cool creatures that you don't get anywhere else over here. Like the Veil Saber. Malibu's tired, to be honest. How are you? I've seen an ant nude when I was young. I've seen a woolly mammoth. That's funny. See, that one didn't go in the chat either, Country, but see, that's why I know it's not being deleted. It pops up on the TV, but it doesn't pop up in the chat for some reason, like in the, when I'm looking at it on the phone. See, Seth didn't see it. Malibu didn't see it either. So nobody can delete it. No mods can. It's not a mod deleting it, or else I wouldn't. It would show up, it would say message deleted on my end. And for the mods too, the mods would see that, because I've been in mods for other YouTube channels as well. And it will show you, like, it'll say, for instance, it'll be like Malibu doll deleted, and then you can click to see what the message was. So like if anything was deleted, if Malibu deleted something, Seth would be able to see that she did, and vice versa. It's the servers. I think it's the Watchers, the ancient ones. I think it's the ancient ones, and I think that there's certain messages that they are controlling and they don't want me to read out loud or something. I don't know. It will write it out. It's the Invisible College. They're the ones erasing certain messages. The Invisible College. And then, of course, none of us are... I did that one. Which one? Oh, you did a message deleted. See, it shows up on my end. It says message deleted by Seth Williams. View deleted message. See, Country Bear, he erased. That's what it looks like when he erases a message. So the servers, the people that bring you food, they're responsible for the messages going. Seth, you dog, Country Bear says. Okay. Enough of this place. I need Ice Wraith teeth. Need to go to the snow. See, maybe here. Just to show you. And it wasn't inappropriate. Well, he did it just as an example, not to like mess with you, Country Bear. Here we go. Elder Dragon. Oh! I wasted a shout. I'll hit him with some crossbow. Or I won't. I need the Dragon Rend. I know why he deleted that post. We have a conspiracy here. Conspiracy theory brewing. You always forget about what you have. Why is that, Country Bear? Why did he delete it? Because he works for the man? Little fellow, what does that mean? Yeah, I always forget about what shout I have on. Where's my magic at? Not good enough. My magic is not enough. This world is not enough. The world is not enough. Have you guys heard that term before? What does that mean? Like you're not getting enough out of life, or you've gotten all you can get out of life, and then you need more excitement, more adventures. We need dragons. Okay, let's try this again. This is where I went? I think this is where I showed up. Oh, a Horker was dropped from the sky by God. God created a Horker and just dropped him right into the river here, or the whatever this is, this lake. There's no dragon this time. Oh, no, there is a dragon. The Horker died? Yeah, why did he fall from the sky like that? That was weird. So I want to stay next to these guys because they'll distract the dragon for me. Yes, the dragon often wins. He doesn't want to fight anymore. Oh, the dragon did it? The dragon like picked him up and threw him? Interesting. That was the dragon celebration, tossing Horkers. There's no little people in Skyrim. There's no little people in Skyrim to toss, so you toss a horker. Yes, here we go. Just what I needed. Now I need one more. Only in Morrowind? There's little people in Morrowind? Oh. There's another one. They always travel in pairs. These ice wraiths. There we go. We found it. We finally completed it. Oh yeah, the Reiklings. I like how you can become chief of the Reiklings. Yeah, something happened, I think. Let's see. Something happened with that quest. The chief of Thirskal. Bring 10 Scathecraw to the chief. And it won't work anymore for some reason. It doesn't come up anymore. So maybe if I found Scathecraw, whatever the hell that is, maybe it would trigger the quest to come up on the map again. Okay, I see the marker, but I don't see where it leads to. Oh, that's why it's all the way in Riften. You have to collect that. I think it's the red-looking plant near the town. Is it near Windhelm?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Uh-oh.
What say you in your defense? I can make all your problems with the gods.
I don't feel like going to jail right now.
But it'll cost you. What do you say? Done. Now, move along, before you get me in trouble.
To the Solstheim. I'm gonna do that next.
Sorry. Just thinking about
about collecting the plant in Morrowind?
Perfect. Just perfect. These should help keep my stock fresh for quite a while. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it.
Spell tome, stone flesh added. Pheasant breast. Alright, find 5.
Thanks again for the eye.
Did it clear it? Let's see. Okay, cool, it cleared it. Netch jelly? I have no idea what that is. I'll have to Google it, figure out where to find it. But this is the one I'm going to do now. I'm going to go back to the Solstheim. So the Scathecrow, is that in Skyrim or the Solstheim? I know that the Reiklings are in the Solstheim, right? Scathecrow. I'm going to search it real quick. Unless you guys commented it. Dang. Morrowind. Netches are the big flying things in Solstheim. Ah, okay. I didn't know you could collect that. Are those the things in the... Are they like the things in the Blackreach? There's like these giant floating jellyfish, huh? Okay, to the Solstheim we go. My least favorite word to speak out loud is the Solstheim. Feels like I have a lisp when I say it. Solstheim. I want to go to the city and the other country, and there should
If you're looking for passage,
be a red
talk to
plant.
Captain Gao.
There should be a red plant nearby in the town.
Ready to go.
That's why I say Morrowind. Raven Rock. Plants are everywhere. Alright, we're gonna find them then. Spiky grass. I'll probably eventually need this for something, huh? Spiky grass. Oh, there it is. Scathecrow. Scathecraw. See, but it's not like... It's not checking it off the list, though. Right? Maybe I'll get 10 of them and then I'll go to the chief and see what happens. So I gotta keep track. Look at my inventory here. Okay, so it is in ingredients. I have 2. Now I have 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's no more. Oh, here we go. 10. Okay, now I'll go to the little midget chief. Let's see what this little bastard wants with the Scathecraw. WTF. Make the quest active. Yeah, try making it active. Click on the quest, it might help. Let's check it out. Did it work? See, I did this before and it didn't pop up. While I was in the Solstheim too. It worked. There it is. Now I get to be the chief of the Reiklings. They sound like Ewoks mixed with the Jawa. Star Wars.
Wander, gather.
I brought your Scathecrow.
Good, Redgrass. Later we burn. Now, final task. Then you tribe give.
Sometimes something happens, it changes a quest. Sounds like he says motherfucker at one point. He probably does. Probably means something else in his language. What do we need to do now?
Words say first pairs. Live by water. Bother tribe keep. We fight. You strong. You help. No more bad words.
You want me to kill people?
They come fight us.
The biggest is the NPC dies.
Now.
Let's go.
We fight. Roja.
Hey, what's happening? I have to kill Nords? My own kind? I don't think I like that. I don't know what he wanted me to do. It doesn't look like it's on the map. So I have to kill Nords? You have already killed many. You have already killed many already. Okay, where are the ones I gotta kill now? Here we go. Please. Kill. Okay, I gotta kill 7 Nords. But I can side with the Nords. But being chief is fun. Yeah, we'll do that so I can be chief. There's one. There's 2. Oh. Fire still got him. Blast radius still got him. Elmas. I don't want to hit the little guys. Nordic sword. I don't know if I have one of these yet. Chief of the Butt Bandits. What kind of tribe am I joining here? Kubar! That doesn't really do much damage to him. I pull out the sword. Oh, you didn't see the Butt Bandits comment? See? YouTube just is censoring us, you know? Finland! I'm sorry, my countrymen, I had to side with these Jawas from Star Wars. Because you guys were boring me. My own race was boring me. Let me try butt. Okay. Oh, let me try. She writes butt. But. I think maybe adding bandits to the end of it is what they don't like, maybe. Butt bandits. But I think that's a fun word. YouTube is sore because it ran out of preparation. Preparation H. Raymond's here to help. You guys remember the character on Conan called Preparation H. Raymond? Let's see, let's get some fire breath for these guys. Oh, and they killed me. Ass bandits, there you go. I seen it. I see the comment. It's there. Preparation H. Well, now I gotta do it all over again. God dang it. Let's go. Ready for war. I'm a traitor to my own race. This is what every white liberal's doing right now. It's what I'm doing. In America, every white liberal, this is what they're doing. If you guys are wondering. There's a parallel here in this game. Hoop, hell, butt, boob. Fuck yeah! So it's letting us say lots of my favorite words, so that's good. You know that the Puritans, every once in a while, they come into my comment section and they tell me, like, you know, I can't recommend a video with your language. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, that's how I reply to them. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna stay up here where it's safe and shoot fireballs at these guys. And all those liberals' castles are starting to crumble. Yes. They're because they've detached themselves from people, from humans. They're detached from reality because they didn't have to do anything hard in life. So they think that they know the black man's struggle, right? Or whatever, just fill in the blank. And they don't because they're out of touch. So they do silly things, you know? And I would say I have liberal beliefs on certain issues. But the issue of Americans getting the resources we need before anyone else gets them in this country, I think anybody in any country would agree, any citizen of any country would say, you know what, resources should go to the American people first. The jobs, the benefits, whatever, should go to the American people first. And then we can argue on all the other issues, you know? Okay, slow down, I don't want to hurt you. You're right, I want to be the new chief. Here we go.
Always fight strong.
Killed two at once. Hell yeah. Hey, what happened? Oh, god dang it. I was reading your guys' comments. LOL, it's okay. Reikling's got it. Yeah, I'll let them do it. I'm gonna have to do that again. I have to do it all over again. I have to kill my own people and be a traitor over and over again. And live the parallel of being the rich, elitist, white liberal. And I don't have any problem with being rich. There's plenty of rich guys that I know in this area that are farmers and oil men, you know? And they don't hate our country. But some of them, I'll say, they do hire illegal immigrants to take advantage of them. Which both, you know, the illegal immigrant gets exploited, but he also takes a job from an American. See what I mean? And I'll be the first to say it here. This is not going to look very well, but I'm going to say it. It takes 10 illegal immigrants to do the job that I could do. I could do a job by myself that it takes 10 of those dumbasses to do. Sorry, just being honest. And yes, I have hippie beliefs. I love the planet, environment. I believe in freedom of expression. I have a lot of hippie liberal beliefs, but that's when it comes to the citizens of this country, that's where I draw the line. I don't care what kind of drugs you want to do, as long as you don't give them to kids. That kind of thing, you know. But I would not call myself a libertarian. There's just a lot of cringe-ass libertarians out there right now. It's like they want to be anarchists and be cool. And, you know, I'm so cool, I don't want any rules. Yes, you need rules. Yes, you need rules. But there are certain rules that shouldn't be rules. Somebody should be allowed to do whatever they want to their body, as long as they're not, you know, doing it against someone else's will. Alright, I wasted another shout. But this is the Political Hour, starring yours truly, Emperor Mark. You can't tell who's rich around here. Yeah, I mean, if I was rich, I wouldn't dress like it. I wouldn't drive a really fancy, expensive car. I would hide the fact that I was rich. But rich people that have been rich their whole lives, they don't understand that kind of thing. They don't understand that they could be mugged at any time, or somebody might be watching to rob them. You know? Companies don't want to pay as much. I love that Antifa finally got categorized as they should. Yeah. Screw those guys. Those guys are terrorists. They're idiots. And who do they think is going to be in power, if they burn the system down, there's always going to be somebody. Somebody will step in to fill the void. It's not like we're going to live in some kind of utopia. This anarchist utopia, not going to happen. Somebody will step in to fill the void, and it could be somebody worse than the politicians we have now. Worse than the police. Cannibalistic gangsters, cannibalistic pirates could step into the lead. Who knows, right? When you get rid of law and order, the rule of law, the justice system. Yes, it's not perfect, but it's better than living in Mad Max world. I'll tell you that much. It's hard to rob Jethro Clampett with a double barrel. Damn right. Anarchy and chaos without law and order. Yeah, that's what they think that's the way to go. Idiots, right? They're not going to be able to, when the cannibals come for them, who's going to protect them? They've gotten rid of the police and the military and the system because it's made by slave owners and colonizers, right? Who are you going to call? Because there are no more people there. And they think they're going to defend themselves? They can't even hold a gun up to shoot it straight with wrists so limp. See what I mean? Who's going to help them? They're going to help themselves? They're not. They're not helping anybody. They're doing bad things. They're hurting innocent people. But they would say that you are the enemy because you are a capitalist, right? I'll take Mad Max. Country Bear wants Mad Max. He's ready to go. He's got that double barrel waiting for that Antifa ass. Okay, these guys are going to kill me again if I don't figure this out. He's got the sawed-off shotgun. Hand on the pump. Smoking on a 40. Smoking a 40. Sipping on a 40, smoking a blunt. That's Method Man says that, I think. Method Man from Wu-Tang. Country Bear's ready to go. He wants Mad Max, Seth. What do you think? I carry a pair of H&K 40s. Hell yeah. I don't want Mad Max. I need glamping if camping is necessary. I hear you. Me too. I want to be comfortable in life. As for leaders, there's always some twat. I love that word, Kara. So glad you said that. I love British curse word or British insults. They're my favorite. There's always some twat to replace another twat. Just ask Trump. He would say it's true. Are you saying that Trump is a twat? How dare you, Kara? That is my president.
Some twats are better than others. I've worked with some really great twats, and there's some that are not so great, but I'm probably the best twat that there is, because they're trying to get to you, and I was just standing in their way.
I've got 26 rounds ready to go downrange from the first bullet. Oh, shit. So the cannibalistic scavengers better watch out. Let's see, what am I doing here? I want to get the demon guy with the big sword? Yes. Here, fight him for a while, you savages. Oops. He might not know where to go. He's probably going to jump down the cliff. Oh, and I always forget. Forget that I can conjure a golden warrior if I want. A golden state warrior. Golden State Warrior. Here we go. Can I use both at once? Nope, I can't. You can only use one guy at a time. That's stupid. I should be able to conjure an entire army. Part 6 should have that. That's, If they want to make it interesting, you should be able to summon an entire army. Rubbish! Uh-oh.
Think you can take me?
Okay. Part 6 has need of some major improvements. Could be worse. You could have a king and queen. Dang it, I hope this goes into the... Oh yeah, here it is. Could be worse. You could have a king and a queen that do SODs. Sod all the... That do sod all besides being nothing more than a tourist attraction. Yeah, that's the monarchy for you. If we had a real king, then it might work, right? If we had a real king like Trump. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we have a king? Have people proven that they can't have freedom in this country? LOL, like Trump. Oh God, these chicks are gonna cut me down. Don't tell me I don't have anything. I don't have anything to cure myself other than to run away and use restoration. Okay, they want a sword fight, I'm going to give them a sword fight.
I'll paint the snow with your blood. Please don't.
Take that, Nords. I think democracy slows down, but for the most part, democracy doesn't have a bunch of yes men, excluding this president. Your last message went bye-bye? Are you talking about guns? Maybe that's why. I don't know. I carry 80 rounds ready to go at any given time. Hey, don't say that too loud, Country Bear. We know what happens. When people talk about that, the FBI will be... being like, hey, you said you wanted to go to war with the FBI. Like, no, I was just saying I'm executing my Second Amendment rights. I know for sure I don't have a Nordic mace, so I need one of those for my collection. And I saw a Nordic sword last time, so where was that? Ooh, Nordic. I don't think I have this either. Collections. Stuff for my collection. You got a CCP, concealed carry permit? Nice. I like the states that have the open carry. I think that's pretty cool. In California, you have to do a concealed also. I think it should be open carry across the U.S. Open carry across would be the best way to go, I think. Okay, let me save this before this chief demolishes me again.
You strong. Strong. Always fight strong.
Oh my God. One hit and I'm done. Open carry is so dumb, you think, Seth? How dare you? How dare you call me dumb? Open carry is the way to go. An armed society is a polite society. I better be careful with this guy. That spear is deadly. There we go. See, that's as easy as it should have been. The spear shouldn't be that. Look, you can't even pick it up, can you? Right click, look at it. Can't even pick the spear up, it's not even real. How can it kill me when it's not real? I didn't say you were dumb, but I personally wouldn't want people to know if I have something. Well, everybody would have something, and we would all be a little kinder to one another, wouldn't we? I mean, like, you wouldn't have a machine gun on your back walking into Walmart, right? Like, someone told me in Texas they saw a guy with an AR-15 on his back. I mean, like, you just have a 6-shooter on your hip. See, me personally, I would carry a double action 45 caliber wheel gun like a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride, I'm wanted, dead or alive. Alright, enjoy the ambience, my friends, and I will be back in a jiffy. Let me find a good overlook for you guys to enjoy. Let's see. It's kind of a cloudy day. It's still quite beautiful. Alright, I'm back. Let's see where I left off on, if I can remember. Dog or cat person, Malibu asks. Dog or cat person? Me? I'm a dog person, for sure. Dog all the way. I know Seth's a dog person, too, because he has his profile pic is his dog. I wonder what Country Bear is, though, in Kara. You can carry concealed without a permit as long as when a police officer asks you, you are armed. You tell them you are armed. That's good. People can see you as a threat and want to take you out first. Just saying, but if you conceal, you can show it when you want. It's true. 4 people did walk into Newport, Tennessee, with automatic weapons and walked out with $8K in jewelry. I saw they got many tons of Kit Kat bars. LOL in Germany, I think. That would be funny, but no, Walmart actually sells real jewelry. Kit Kats dipped in coffee is yum. Yes, Kara. Yes, indeed. I agree. You know what else is great? And I had it this morning. Pizza, leftover pizza, and then you warm it up in the oven, not the microwave, and you have a cup of coffee. Coffee and pizza is surprisingly a great combination together. I think the pizza brings out or maybe vice versa. The pizza brings out the taste of the coffee, and likewise, the coffee brings out the taste of the pizza. You should try it sometime. I prefer the Reese's with Oreos. Okay. It's not all cheap plastic. I'll definitely try both Kit Kat and Reese's. I home make Reese's with Oreos. Dang, Country Bear, that's crazy. Let the world in and I'll run it with Reese's and Oreos. So that would be your currency that you would trade, is your homemade Reese's and Oreos. If anybody, I'll tell you guys, if anybody's prepared for the Mad Max days, it's Country Bear. I also seen the video where you have all the spaghetti sauce and the green beans and stuff in your closet. So he's prepared, guys. Like you guys gotta realize that when everyone else is looting the stores and you got the crazy people burning the inner city, crazy people burning their own neighborhoods down, and then there's people like panicking, right? Like they did with the toilet paper during the pandemic. If you have all that stuff already, if you have like a supply of it, you're not worried about anything. You're sitting there with your feet up, hands behind your head, feet up, relaxing in your hammock in the front yard, as an example. Let's say you just have a hammock in your front yard, and if the scavengers come to your house, then you got the armory, right? You're ready for anything. You got the armory ready. But that's only if you have all that stuff beforehand, before it happens. Now you're going to be in a bad place. Whoa, is that a giant mushroom? Oh, I think I've seen this before. I just haven't seen it in a long time. A long time meaning like a month ago or something. You carry a weapon when you go camping in the USA. We don't really have any dangerous animals like bears and pumas in the UK. Yeah, it's a good idea too. In the US, we have all these different types of beasts. In the wild, still, there's mountain lions too. Kill people every once in a while. There's a video of these two guys riding their bikes through the forest. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why they stopped riding. But they got off their bikes and they were trying to hit the mountain lion with the bike, and I think the mountain lion killed both of them. I love dogs, but I do like the independent nature, and I and the quote, "I don't give a shit" attitude of a cat. Interesting. Doomsday Prepper was a funny show, but people should be prepared for anything. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's easy to kind of look at those people and be like, they're paranoid, and right? And then they end up being right once everybody's, everybody ran out of toilet paper, and they're like, well, we already bought a giant supply of it from Costco. We just got it over there in the back room sitting there, So we don't have to go to the store at all. We don't have to panic at all or do without. Because we have the supply on hand, surplus on hand for times just like these. And it doesn't have to be a shit hits the fan scenario. It doesn't have to be social unrest. It could be a storm, some kind of storm, some kind of natural disaster. And then you don't have access to the resources you had before. I sold toilet paper and hand sanitizer during the lockdown. Good for you. The country bear is the entrepreneur, see? I have stray cats that I raised. Their mom brought them to me now. They hang out outside and can kill, and I feed them. That's dope. Cats are good for all the rodents. Hurricanes and such, yep. I made bank during COVID with toilet paper. That's dope. You turned something that is made to, there's no other way to say things. Guys, I always try to kind of tone down the way I talk. But it never really works. It doesn't hit the same way, Country Bear, you turned something made to wipe an ass into gold. You're a literal alchemist. You turned shit into gold, pretty much. Is this a Netch jelly? You made hand sanitizer from blueberry? That's awesome. Like a bandit in the city during a siege. Uh-oh. I hate these guys. These ash guys. Ash spawn immolator. Uh-oh. This guy might be a big deal. Yeah, the fire doesn't do much to this guy. Maybe he's... maybe I gotta throw the ice at him. Let's see if that works. Nope. Well, it's working, but not good. Oh! Into the water you go, dummy. There he goes. Can he drown, I wonder? Oh, he's going to come out this other side here. Got to pay attention. I'm trying to... I saw some comments here. All the Burberry? Oh, you made it with Burberry. I don't even know what Burberry is. And when I first read it, I thought it said blueberry. Oh yeah, I can't get my magic. Well, it looks like this guy's just gonna stand there, so I'm gonna just shoot him with a crossbow. Got the Star Wars music playing in the background. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Not blueberry, Burberry. High fashion. Though I didn't get it either until now. Burberry is a fashion brand, right? Like an expensive fashion brand. So is the sun rising or going down? Let's see. 12 p.m. It should be high noon. Why does it look like the sun is on the horizon? Oh, another ash spawn? God dang it. Save it. And I'm the hillbilly. Morrowind is a strange place. Yes, indeed. Where is Morrowind? Am I in Morrowind? Or is it a section over here? I'm in Morrowind, and I'm about to be burned to death. Got him. That volcano is very important. You should check out the timeline if you're interested. The timeline, how do I do that? Volcano's important? Can I go to the volcano? This is 200 years after Oblivion. So I might have to play Oblivion just so I can know the story better. Ah, the lore vids timeline. Yeah, I should check it out. I should do that. Since I'm gonna spend my life in Skyrim, the rest of my life, inside this game, I should know more about it. Oblivion, you'll definitely learn more. The dawn is breaking. It's about to burn me alive. It's a vampire, huh? Should know more about the Tamariel for sure. Heartstone added. You guys know anything about Heartstone? What can I use that for? Ah, for conjuration. Is this off limits though? Can I go to this volcano? Probably not, huh? Let me try it. Just jump down right here. I will survive. I can't run. God dang it. Where's the sun at? I'm gonna shoot it right out of the sky. Is it right there? Blood-cursed arrows. Even Seth wants to know what happened to the Dwemer. Well, if you know, don't tell me. It's going to be a spoiler. I want to find out. Or do we not find out? Skyrim. Why is it not running properly? What is happening here? That's much better, yes. It happened on this island? Uh-oh. Oh. I cannot go that way. At Kragenzel. Use heartstones when making staffs. Go to a staff enchanting table. It will tell you what you need. Staff enchanting table. No further. I shall not pass. As Gandalf says. But I want to see the volcano. That looks cool. Why is he not running properly? It's not working. The run button is not working. Even Kragenzel doesn't show what happened. Favorite character from Lord of the Rings? It's gotta be Gandalf. Or, I like, what's his name? His name's Strider, and then he becomes the guy, the king. What the hell is his name? He's like the main guy, right? Can't think of it right now for some reason. Aragorn, yeah. Aragorn. Yes, indeed. I like that character, but I also like Gandalf. I need to watch those again. It's been a long time since I've seen that. How do I get the Netch jelly? Is it from these guys? So I became chief. Do I get any quests with the Reiklings for being chief? I don't see anything. The Netch jelly, what is that? Oh, I have to kill one of these things? You can just have them follow you, that's all. Oh. Let's see, I don't want to use Ariel's bow. Betty Netch. Oh, damn! Those things are deadly. I've never shot one of them. I've seen those, but I never have engaged with them. They're pretty peaceful unless you mess with them, huh? Oh man, I didn't save it after I killed these guys. I'm gonna just leave the ash guys to their ash heap. There's a place in California, like northern... What would it be? Northern California? Called the Devil's Post Piles. You guys should Google that. Look it up. It looks just like this. It's where the volcanic rock made these monolithic structures. It's pretty cool. The Devil's Post Pile. I've been there in real life. It's a very fascinating place to see. And then it's surrounded by woods. It's really, really beautiful place. Okay, I can't mess around with these guys. You've seen stuff like that? Yeah, it's pretty cool how that happens from volcanic rock. Oh yeah, I gotta shoot the sun out, right? Gotta watch out. Where the hell is the sun? Right there? It's hard to see the sun in this place. I'm posting a video of the last steel bridge here. What? The last steel bridge. Oh, and where you live? That's cool. Alright, Magic, let's go. Sauron before the trilogy is great. Yeah, that's a cool character, Sauron. I gotta watch those again. Those were good. I've only read, I read Silmarillion, but I never read the main books for Lord of the Rings. Morgoth was worse, wanted only to destroy. These things are kind of a pain in the ass to kill. Whoa. Fetch calf. At least they're slow, yeah. Imagine seeing one of these things in real life. This would be terrifying. Things are disgusting. And kind of cool, too. I'd probably have one as a pet. That's jelly, yay! It looks kind of like a armadillo or something from that angle. So 2 more after this. There's bones of flying whales on this island? Whoa. It's sperm with extra limbs. Yes. It's a very gross thing. Gross creature. It does look like sperm, huh? This music's a little too much sometimes. No bolts? Are you kidding me? Did I run out of bolts? What? Because it automatically reloads, right? If you have another set of bolts, it'll go to those. I got tons of arrows though. Oh no, is it gonna sink? It floats, good. One more to go. Jellyfish 2. Yes, I am out of bolts. Can't believe it. I'll have to go buy some. This Ash guy. Let's save it before he kills me. Oh no, it's a springin'. A burnt springin'. And these arrows really hurt him, huh? It staggered. Doesn't really take his energy, but it staggers him. And as much fun as that is to do, I'm going to. It's taking a little too long, so. Oh, this doesn't do anything. Fireball does nothing to the burnt springin'. There we go. Fire guys should get ice. Ice guys should get fire. And storm guys can get either, I think. But I'd go with ice magic. Now maybe a refreshed chat will help. Yes. Well, what do we have over here? An Imperial? Okay, this is where I have to say goodbye, guys. Thank you for showing up once again. As always, thank you, Seth. Thank you, Country Bear. Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Malibu. Let's see if I can scan. I probably won't be able to scan to see the other. Gabriel was here. Thank you, Gabriel, for commenting, for showing up. Who was the other guy? There was someone else that was talking about Skyrim with us here. I don't see it. I don't remember what his name was. It was the first time he was here, I think. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you for always being here and chatting with me. And I will see you soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day, rest of your Sunday. A beautiful, amazing Sunday. And we'll talk again real soon. Peace. And goodbye for now.